that is not obvious from the first sight. I think we'll start from top to the bottom. Okay, get historical candle or get historical candles. The main difference between these two blocks that historical candle, the single one, returns only one candle. Then you can find these parameters of this candle. For example, candle 10, that's here. All its parameters you can find directly. But if you create an array of candles 11, you can see there is no input variables. So to find all these parameters, you have to use logical block loop viewer, go through all these candles. The situation is 5 candle array, and only then you will see all these parameters. Usually, first one, the single historical candle used to compare several candles in some kind of Japanese candle systems, searching for patterns. In this situation, we can compare parameters of several candles and find something like flying crows or soldiers, something else from this thing. We use historical candles arrays when we usually looking for some kind of highest high of 10 candles, or we can calculate our simple indicator from several candles using, for example, array of candles, going through it by loop viewer and calculating simple moving average. You can calculate it manually. Any tricks here? Actually, there are not. Just have to differ these two kinds of blocks. Calculator. Going further, logical blocks. Multiple action. What can be done here? The main thing of this block that it creates several flows after first flow is finished. This one, for example, we check some conditions here and go through position viewer. So when position viewer ends its action and there is no blocks after it, the second multiple action block will be the triggered flow. So what not actually tricks can be here. I've seen several mistakes with multiple action block. When developers create following thing, for example, they create if block position viewer. These once again they check other conditions, and then they connect two flows to one, for example, trading block. Open market. In this situation, open market block will be triggered twice, at least. It depends on conditions in if blocks, but there is some kind of probability that open market block will be triggered twice. So in this situation, can be problem that strategy will open two buy positions, but by the logic of the strategy, it should not. You have to check carefully if flows from multiple action block are not crossing, or at least they can be crossed, but you have to pay attention in conditions of if block, so these conditions should not cross. Otherwise, your strategy will trade several times, or maybe this way direct connection will create 4 positions. So multiple action block can create problems. That's the main trick of it. Then what we have? Logical block. If, okay, we'll delete all this. If block, simple but not as simple as it looks from the first side. What can we compare in if block? Actually, every kind of variable we can compare here. Let's delete candles. How can we delete these variables? Great. We closed that bug. That's beautiful. First, not all variables can be compared in if block. Structured variables cannot be compared because actually we don't have any value when we look at the situation candle variable. We can compare something in that structured variable. For example, we can drop high of that candle and then compare it to something else. But when we we cannot compare structured variables. That's logic of programming. Why can we delete these variables? That's strange. Okay, let's forget about it. What kind of variables do we have? Double integer, that's obvious. Boolean variables, I think it's simple. Then one trick I will tell a little bit later when we will go to trading blocks. There is a little thing called we can edit commands to the position command here. It's a string variable by one. We can mark our positions with some kind of command and then we can check it. It will be created. This command goes to position parameter, and in position variable we can check command variable. So a little bit later because it can be complicated. Okay, we can compare in if block string variables. Then something else. Got it. Date and time. Well, there would be cool trick. Right price that stops commands. That's kind of that's command of opening block instruments. Actually, that's all about variables. Another trick about if block. We can assign variable, boolean variable, writing it in output values. For example, we compare. Let's compare constants 1, 2, 5, and here we can see 3 options. We can create here variable if 1 is less than 5, then we create variable OK because it's true. And in result of this block, variable OK will be assigned true. For example, if we go, first it will assign OK variable to true, and then it will go this way, flow first. If we set here another options, we can set here another K, and if 1 is more than 5, that is not true. Variable not will be assigned to true, and then we'll go this way. And if it equals, also not. Okay, we can assign Boolean variables in the output values of if block. Instead of using, for example, mathematical block assign, it will do the same thing. Yeah, this block assign will do the same as assign OK to true. That's all about ifs. Then we have two cycles, position viewer and loop viewer. Position viewer is used to go through arrays of positions. We have them here. All positions. That's all pending and open positions, and these separate arrays of open and pending positions. What tricks can be here? I don't really know tricks here. That's obvious, simple block. That's not so complicated. Loop here. What trick can we do here? It can go through not only array of positions but also by go through array of candles, and then later we will apply custom arrays. It will be later. So by these arrays you can calculate your own indicators. That would be later. In this situation we can, for example, go through. We already have candles array. This one, it works the same as position viewer. Left flow goes on every candle of this array. Right flow starts at the end of the cycle, so it starts from here and it continues here. Got it. Oops. Yeah, visual interface can stuck. What tricks can we do here? We got only 12 minutes of webinar. Okay, I got time to, for example, create you the strange strategy. Sometimes developers need to get, for example, not only highest high of candles, but highest high of indicators. So we have to recalculate this indicator on every candle and then find the highest high. Let's find it, for example, for DMA would be too fast. Yeah, standard deviation. That's This thing can be used as volatility index, and we can find the highest volatility point in last 20 candles. Okay, we start as usual. If block will calculate every 5 minutes. Then we had to set to zero the highest high variable. First we have to create it. Okay, let's delete this thing. Highest high double, set to zero. Got it. Yep. Then we use loop viewer as the simple cycle. So we have to start it on array of candles, recalculate standard deviation of every of this candle, and then we'll find the highest high. First, we have to create the array of candles of, in our situation, it would be 20 candle array. Situation, we get historical candles, various instrument period 5 minutes, by bid, shift 0, amount of candles 20. Output values, we set that, and we use this array here in the viewer. Here we count index, I forgot one thing. The main thing, we have to create index integer variable. We will set it 0. First create. Index variable would be integer, set to 0. Save. We already have this one. So we add index. And we'll call it shift. About 0, save. And we assign it to 0. Oh, Bruno. Got it. We go to our loop viewer, create the index variable of candles. Okay, in this situation, our cycle will happen 20 times. So, and we have a shift variable set to 0. Here we recalculate standard deviation. It will be done 20 times on our 5-minute candle chart. Instead of default shift, we set our cycle variable. time period, standard deviation. Okay, 5 would be okay. Output value would be deviation double. Got it. Then we compare it to the highest high. We cannot see anything. TV. Yeah, that's better. Then if standard deviation is more than highest high, where is it? Here. Oops. We assign it to new value. Deviation is more. Okay. Now in the end of one iteration of the cycle, we have to increment our shift to 1 by 1, sorry. So that would be mathematical block calculation. Shift equals shift plus 1. Got it. On the next iteration of this cycle, shift would be set to 1, so it would be here 1. Then it will calculate some deviation and once again compare it to high. And this way 20 times. That's how cycles work. In result, in this variable, we will have the highest high point of standard deviation on last 20 candles. That's actually not the main function of loop viewer block, but we can use it this way by the time we have no arrays in Visual JForex. I will save it and then apply it on form export. Got it. That can be useful. Next, what we got here? Always a little bit lagging. Okay, we got multiple action if, position viewer, and loop viewer. Logical blocks done. Then we go to mathematical blocks. Calculation block. What tricks can be done here? No, it's really simple. One thing that can cause problems that we cannot assign integer variables, for example. No, we cannot assign double variables to integer variables. For example, if we got shift 0, 0 and standard deviation would be one and a half, so We cannot assign this kind of variable to integer one. Usually it will create an error, or it will just would not go further. That would be a problem, and this problem would be hard to find in all the strategy. So just use one kind of variables, or at least try to not to assign doubles to integer with the data after point. We can, in this situation, we can, for example, shift is set to 0, we can create double variable with the value 20, and this block might work 20 with no rows. But once again, it will depend. It can be changed from time to time. That's main trick of calculation block. Same situation in calculation expression. Not a big thing. There is one trick in calculation expression block that I've seen in one strategy, that we have to think properly about the order of actions. For example, first we create A1, byte, A2. That's actually not a problem of calculation, but it's a problem of understanding mathematics, mathematic formulas. If I add here, for example, multiply by A3, that will create a variable that multiplies A1 to A3 and then divided by A2. That's the order of actions in mathematics. Some people mess it a little bit and then just don't understand what is going on in their strategy. If you want to create formula like A1 divide A2 multiplied by A3, here you have to add another divide action. Yeah, that's all about calculation expression. Got it, got it. And will even simpler, more simpler. Nothing to do here. Mathematical blocks, other blocks are stuck again. It's empty. Okay, we reached trading blocks. Okay, I was talking about in the beginning of webinar. Let's try to mark positions with the text command, and then find it and close it. For example, we can create, example, we can buy 1, buy 2, buy 3, and then we can delete only position that it's marked by 1. Okay, simple start on every 10 candle. Let's invent strategy to go on the run. Every 5 minutes we will open market buy position, but only if this example 10-minute candle chart. Now let's check it this way. Last bit candle is, okay, let it be 15 minutes. Every 15 minutes we will sell. And market sell. Got it. Then we check every hour and close all sell positions. Candle closed is our candle. We use position viewer. Go through all the positions. Here. Then we check in index position the variable command, and if it equals sell, attention, we're checking not the direction of the position. Actually, it would be better, but in this situation we check the text field, and then we close it. We close index position. Got it. And we have to close all buy positions, for example, not every hour, but every day. Last candle closed is daily candle. Then we use the same position here, but with no condition. Close all the index positions. Not a simple strategy. Okay, let's check it on tests. J trades. Oops, not funny. The mess. It looks like mess, but actually it works properly. But why it returns null? Now we compare position. Happened 11 for 32 minutes. What was here? Okay, just forget about it. Let's take a look at this chart and what we see here. Close. Okay, strategy buys every 5 minutes. Here, 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 and every 15 minutes it buys and sells. So we can see the sell position. Here the sell position every 15 minutes. That's 15 minutes. And every 5 minutes it buys. Buy, 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 buy. At the end of the hour, all sell positions we can see sell positions. Yes, this one goes to close, this one goes to close. Where was another cell? Here was another cell. This is fourth cell. Yeah. In every hour candle we have 4 15-minute candles. Got it. 4 sell positions were closed here. Once again, we go further and check 1, 2, 3, 4 positions once again closed. And in the end of the day, it should close all buy positions. Oops, no, here was margin call. Not the strategy. Buy here. Yeah, here was margin call. Where's the end of the day? So, we haven't tested to the end. Let's resume. That's strange rows. Pause. Whoa. Several margin calls. Go further. Okay, that's a pure mess. Oh, we cannot see anything here. Okay, let's stop it. Yes. The main thing that strategy created every 15 minutes sell position marked with the text and then checked every hour and closed this position. So to differ several positions from each other, you can mark them with command and then check it. That's the main trick to work with several positions. Going further, that's a nice strategy. We'll delete it. Just delete it. And forget it. It's a nightmare. What else we got in trading blocks? Open at market. We just used it. What else we got here? Settings. Keeps prices. That's not maybe not a trick, but everyone should know it. That we can set stop loss and take profit not only in pips as it used in platform, but also in price levels. For example, we change it in settings. Set price here, and here we can set double variable, the level of stop loss and take profit, the specific price for stop loss and take profit. Slippage, it's always set in pips. Price to open. No, it's not a price, a flat amount. That's all. Then we go to close and cancel position. This may be the simplest one. We'll close every position or order set in this field. Flows. That's the main trick of open at market, closing any market action. Stop loss would not be that pending order. The main trick of these three blocks is that it has several flows on every response of system on every order. For example, when we set the market order, we can receive several answers from system. Order will be submit, so it would be set in the system and wait for execution. Then reject, for example, that slippage market order will be rejected. Then field okay, that means that position is open. Field okay, and field reject, that means that this order reached the system, but also receives reject maybe with other conditions. Not enough liquidity, system bank, or actually the conditions for reject. And the main flow would happen at the moment order is sent. So proceed with opening this position, but strategy will continue by itself. But we can wait, for example, for position to be open. This situation we can create in output values. Position and close it at, right after it's open. We connect it this way. A position would not be closed because in this situation it will try to close position that is not even open, that is proceeding in the system. But if we connect it from field OK, that means order is filled and we got open position. In this situation, variable US would have value, and close and cancel block will close it. And not only closing, just the send closing order. Once again, close and cancel position block can have three. First flow, it will happen every time the order closing order is sent. Then position closed, okay. Position reject. Position closed, okay. That means closed. We have no open position. And position reject. That may be really rare situation when closing order is rejected. Once again, this flow will happen at every new condition. Same thing can be done with pending order with one difference. Same like in market order, but will happen every time. Submit OK will happen right after pending order is accepted by system, but not filled. and reject already discussed. Feel okay, that means that this thing will wait for this order to be executed. So first touched, then executed market, and only then block will be executed. That can cause problem for strategy because it will be stuck and will wait for this order to be executed. So, right. Okay, and fill reject once again can be rejected. Stop order with this slippage. Got it. What we have information here. The flows are described in information of this block. So it's useful. What else we got here? Set stop loss, set take profit, set trailing stop. This stop loss, take profit, trailing stop. Actually, these things work the same way like they do in platform. We got position variable here, and we set stop loss, take profit in maybe in pips price. For stop loss, we can set the trigger of the stop. For example, if position is long, if same side, that would be side of the trigger. Buy positions would be bid, but also in platform we can set trigger as ask. If we set it opposite side, so to buy position it would be ask trigger, for sell position it would be bid trigger. Let's think about stop loss and take profit where we have here the level in pips or in price. Actually, we have in platform market trigger level, but it's not a take profit, it's some kind of selling stuff. The same like in platform. I would not describe how it works. Time. Let's search for market trigger. We got no market trading. Thing, kind of trading stuff that would move. So trading and sound based on certain conditions. And this stop strategy block has no error. strategy that can be applied in risk management. Time variables in units by pound seconds 70%. I mean, just seconds, minutes, hours, day. Time, for example, open position time and can main function we can use that lifetime. Not a important thing because it's projected data week, check Friday, maybe not to trade on Monday. Okay, guys, that's all for today. If we That's enough treats for today. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.